Today's podcast is brought to you by StrongHeartAcademy.com, where no heart is no victory. We are also brought to you by BJJ To Go. If you want to build your game and learn jiu-jitsu, go to bjjtogo.com. Third thing we're brought to you by is Rat Bat. You got rats? Want to kill bats? Kill them with a rat bat. Fourth thing we're brought to you by is hot dog flavored water ingredients. If you want to add it to your smoothie, hot dog flavor ingredient. Okay, so this is a pretty quick one. I'm just going to tell a weird story. Last night I was watching Running Man with my wife, the movie for Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is, I like these dystopian future crazy government is a shambles. I don't know why I like those movies, but I love those movies. So my wife goes, my babysitter used to make me watch this. And I was like, what? Really? Did you have a boy that was your babysitter? No. She was a girl that used to make me watch this when I was a kid. So it was like 88 maybe, something like that. So we were like 8 years old. Pretty crazy movie to watch. But then I started thinking, my babysitter used to make me watch a crazy movie too. And the movie that she made me watch was Dirty Dancing. So, I mean, I was probably 9 at the time. I don't know when the movie came out, but I was 9 because my family did this weird thing where we moved to Scottsdale, and like a really nice part of Scottsdale, like really wealthy part of Scottsdale, when in middle of 3rd grade. And we only stayed there for like half a year, and then we moved back. Because I think my dad had 2 houses at the same time, and he just couldn't sell the other house in '89. I don't know. I think that's when they were having housing problems then too. So we were out of place, and I didn't know anybody, and I didn't really fit in because we weren't wealthy like they were wealthy. So we're living in Scottsdale, and my parents, I think my mom was working too or something, but I had this babysitter, and every time she watched us, she just sat in front of the TV and put this tape. Back then you had tape cassettes. She would put this tape cassette, and she would just watch that. And then like it was basically, don't die, and I'm going to sit here, and if you're bleeding, come to me and talk to me. I don't even remember what she looked like or how old she was. I'm assuming she was a teenager, but she just made us watch, if we wanted to hang out with her, we were watching Dirty Dancing. And we probably watched that movie 200 times. It was every day, I think in the summer when she was watching us, every day, and then for like months, and then like sometimes this lady would watch it like more than once. She would watch it like more than once. And you go, oh, Dirty Dancing, that's not bad. But that movie's pretty crazy, honestly. Like there's abortion in the movie, in the middle of the movie. And like I don't remember knowing what that was or what, I'm not getting into like pro either way, choice or life or whatever, but like that's pretty intense for like a 9-year-old to be watching. And I remember like the girl was like crying. I'm like, why is she crying, freaking out? Well, she had an abortion. So that's a fun movie for like a 9-year-old to watch. And anyway, that's probably why I'm crazy or whatever, because I was forced to watch that as a boy, watching Dirty Dancing, the most girl movie ever. Nobody puts baby in the quarter. So that's my short story about being forced to watch Dirty Dancing. And I actually memorized that at one point. I memorized Dirty Dancing, which is disturbing also for like a 9-year-old to be memorizing Dirty Dancing. This is like, I memorized Goonies. That's normal for like an 8-year-old, 9-year-old in the 80s. But memorizing Dirty Dancing as a boy is strange. I don't think I can remember. I don't have it memorized now, but I used to know all the lines. And then the song would play over, and had the time of my life. That song would just be playing over and over and over and over and over in your head. It was torture. But babysitters back then, they did not care. Like, they were just there to make sure that you didn't die. There was no activities or games or whatever. they just sat there. She just sat her butt on the TV, on the couch, and watched TV, and whatever she was watching, we were watching. And that's the other thing in the 80s, like, nobody would watch kid shows with you or let you take over the TV. Like, they had to be not around the TV. If a parent, if an adult or older person was by the TV, they got control of the TV, which I think it's a little bit different now. I think kids, like, just take over the TV sometimes, or screens or whatever. But when I was a kid, there's no screens, so we were forced to watch a super inappropriate movie, Dirty Dancing, in it. Yeah, and it was so weird, but when you're a kid, you don't have a choice sometimes, you know. Anyway, that's Dirty Dancing. No one puts baby in the corner. Peace.
Let me talk for just a second, help me feel that sense of rhythm. Find the meanings in our bearings and discover this position as a stage along the way. Another rung to the ladder, either stalling or you're climbing, and I'd rather be the latter. Instead of getting fatter, let the footsteps resume naturally.